evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you.
Big shot. The right came clean.
Wake up!
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Oh, he's hurt right there. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
One, two, three.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Blocks it away. 10 seconds remaining in this round. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
All right? Look at me. I need you to keep moving. You are looking good, real good out there. Look at him. He's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up.
Use the ring. Use the whole ring.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good... What a big shot. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7,
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe. You kill the body, the head will follow.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. He missed with that headshot. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Now there's the jab. Nice work pulling the trigger after getting tagged like that. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punches.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
You okay? Good, I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around the ring more. You got...
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
Good counter punch. Scored well up top. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A well-placed left hand up top. Good return fire that time. You see him with the left of the head there? Goes up top again. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Goes up top with a right hand. Good looking two-punch combination there. How about that left hand? Comes with the right. Little head hunting with the left. There's the combo to the body. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
You let him control this fight. You know, you got to impose your will on him. You need to take it to this guy. You're stronger and you punch harder than this guy. You gotta pick up the speed, all right? Just pick up the speed.
There you go.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
It's kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Punches and bunches. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down. Big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Fight is over. A knockout. Unable to beat the count of 10. For the official word, let's send it up to the ring. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. The Brown Bombers on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
The Brown Bombers turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and get it to the target?
There he is, landing a combo. Halfway through this round, the Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
And a top-notch right hand by the Brown Bomber. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
One, two.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Hey, you got to get some of that too. Now, come
Count
on,
down the final moments of this round. The Brown Bombers crushed by a big right hand.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body. Now, listen to me, champ.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And once again, he returns. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy.
Big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
Now he scores well with the straight right. A crushing power shot after blocking his opponent. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And that's the end of round 2. This is a good, consistent performance from him early on. He's been scoring with headshots.
What his opponent needs to do now is come up with a little solution for this. He needs to take his jab away. The jab is keeping him on the outside. Move your head to the side a little bit and start to take his jab away with your own.
The Brown Bombers coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. There's a straight right hand. Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. The big shot there. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Wow, is he defensively sound. The Brown Bombers not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. And we come to the end of the round.
You are winning this fight. You keep doing what you're doing, and you got this in the bag. Relax.
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then...
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to quit. Wow! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up for that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Oh, what a hook by the Brown Bomber. And he returns on that exchange. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Committing to the combo now. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. And banging away he goes. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it. at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. The Brown Bombers, a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Alongside Teddy. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. He's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Weaver's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Weaver.
Double up your jab.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. And there he is, scoring with the right hand. Good shot there with that left. Very accurate two-punch combo by Big. Good smooth work by Weaver. That's classic counter-punching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Nice combination there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Protecting his head well with his guard. Biggs putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Look at that combination by Weaver. Good right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Halfway through round number 2. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Weaver's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. There's the old 1-2. Fine looking right hand by Weaver. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Biggs' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Don't just walk in. Walk in with head movement, right? Go side to side.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Round number 3 is underway. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Right on the mark, double jab. Biggs crumbled by that hook to the body. Solid left hand. Successfully targeting the head. That was well done by Big.
Keep working the body.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Good exchange, he fires back. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Commits to the straight right. Big starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Hard charging with that right hand.
You're okay.
He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes 2 to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. And now he's targeting upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Biggs hurt by a superb hook to the head. Weaver's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Able to time that left hand and score with it. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. There it is. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3.
Let's go.
And that's the end of round 3.
Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me?
I don't want you.
Time to take a look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4. Weaver's actually got to be feeling pretty good about himself. I know he's dropped 2 rounds here, but he did score a knockdown in the 1 round that he won.
Yeah, of course, and that's what this is about. This is not amateur boxing, professional boxing. The power punches, the punches that hurt the other guy more than he hurt you, they count for more.
Good strong combo. Weaver's banged by an uppercut. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. I don't know which way to read this. Is he trying to confuse his opponent, or is he just confusing himself by changing his style, the way he's approaching things here after being knocked down earlier?
Well, if I'm the opponent, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I just gave him a little truth serum. Yeah, I'm seeing really the truth now about him, that he's really hurt, and he's a little desperate. And in my...
Weaver's hurt by a big shot. There he goes with the right hand again. He was stunned, now he's in control. Look at that. Remember earlier, he was on the